That was just a preemptive.
Okay.
In theory, we're live now. Welcome, everybody on the internet. It's once again time for BND. That's right. Welcome to the live stream where a bunch of friends from high school attempt to play D&D remotely via the internet. As always, our players are Tim and Erin, although Erin, you may have remembered as Agnes of Skye, was turned into a giant spider and will not be joining us for tonight. However, Tim as Mr. Twizzard, the wizard with the most wizard around, is here. Finric, the monk, played by Steven, is here as always. And Chris, the cleric with the most healing you've ever seen, Paelias. Paelias, do you have dice tonight?
Oh no! Maybe I can check the mailbox?
I sent you dice in the mail! Oh, man. According to Amazon, they were delivered.
Oh, okay. Did they arrive?
I mean, I think so.
Wait,
Boy, we really should have checked this before the stream started.
How far is the mailbox?
It's not far. It's just downstairs. You want me to check? I can check.
You should totally check. It's totally going to be worth it.
Alright.
Find your dog while you're at it.
Yeah, the Google Dice is awesome.
Alright, I'm going to give a quick recap while you're gone so we don't waste too much
Just
time.
dump all his food.
Archie, you want to say hi?
Oh, is the dog going to make an appearance right now?
Ooh.
That'd be really good. The people demand the dog. I try not to think that the dog is more popular than me, but it probably is.
Alright, if Foley's leaving, I'll be right back.
Gosh.
alright.
Don't you dare leave. Alright, I gotta recap. Here we go. So, for those of you just joining us, there had been an epic battle being between Morgo the Blade, the leader of a goblin bandit group, and of course our wonderful heroes, Twizzard, Agnes, Paelias, and Finric. At the end of the last session, Morgo met an untimely demise as Paelias' holy symbol made manifest as a spectral weapon gorged into his chest. However, as they were webbing up the remaining goblins with Agnes's power given to her by the spider amulet, unfortunately she was forced to succumb to the darkness and transformed into a giant spider. So our heroes find themselves, Sir Brian Galdinger and his daughter Lily, reunited, 4 goblins webbed up, a keep left unexplored, Morgo's body dead above, having been ransacked by Mr. Twizzard, who found some things he may not have told the other party members about yet.
But now they know.
So Finric and Twizzard are on the battlements. Paelias and Sir Bryant and Lily are engaged with a giant spider, and that's where we'll pick up our adventure tonight. Everyone see the giant spider. Look at that spider. Look, it even lights up. Watch this.
Engaged with a giant spider. I just found out I'm married to one.
Alright, I believe we needed to roll. Did you guys roll into initiative the last time? I believe you did. Should we just do that again?
Sorry, man.
What's
no
that?
dice.
Any luck?
Sorry.
Quite literally, no dice.
Oh man, that is so sad. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. I wonder if it went to the main office.
Main office? What do you live in a high school?
I live in an apartment complex.
Uh-huh.
They give you detention?
Alright. We're battling this giant spider. Look at it. It's flashing its red light at you.
It's dying?
What's that?
Oh boy.
It's already dying?
No, it's just, it has red eyes. Or
yes.
Technically it should have. See the red markings on its back? That's because it's from Agnes of Skye, who had red hair. Look at that. Look at that attention to detail. I guess it should have green eyes. What color are Agnes's eyes, Twizzard?
Good question. One of those questions we'll never find the answer to.
Fair enough. All right, everybody roll initiative. That's the D20. And then add your initiative.
Oh boy.
This is never good. 8.
8?
I have a really low.
No, that's
Die.
a really good roll. It's really good.
It's not.
What'd you get, Finric?
No, 11. 11, yeah, numbers.
Nice. That is a number. Paelias, what you got for me?
What was the site I was using again?
Oh, just Google dice roller.
Dice
Yeah, that brought it.
Okay. I don't know why that didn't ring a
Gray. Agnes' eyes are gray.
Oh, nice. All right, so the
Great.
spider. Wait a minute. Does the spider actually have gray eyes? Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, the spider actually has gray eyes, guys.
Perfect.
This
It
could
would
not
be.
be a better spider.
That's really her.
Yeah, that's really rare.
There.
Yo, stuff just got real.
Did we kill it? I'm conflicted now.
Huh? Alright, how do I find my initiative?
It would be at the top of your sheet.
How do I find my sheet?
Oh my goodness. Finric, help me out.
I got you, man.
Alright, thanks, buddy.
What?
I have it here somewhere.
Loading. 0. 0 initiative.
Oh,
Perfect.
0. Okay. So it's just a dice roll then.
Wait, is there a 0 on this die? No.
I got a 19. Sorry, a 15.
15. Believe it or not, that puts you first, Paelias. What would you like to do?
What would I like to do? What are my options?
Well, you are standing next to a giant spider.
Okay.
It has just reared up to attack, but you've gotten the drop on it. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Do I have a disarm spell or something like that?
Good luck. It has 8 of them.
That was good.
You have a disarm spell? What are you talking about? What? You're the one who has your sheet. You gotta find your sheet, dude.
Alright, I'm finding the sheet. It was like D&D Beyond or something?
Oh, dear word.
Finric, you're up.
Finric shakes his head.
So Finric, you are so far away. You're not even in that shot. You're up here on the battlements with
Yeah.
with Twizzard.
What else do I see when I look around the battlements? Like, does it run around the perimeter of the whole castle, or the whole keep, rather? Or what's the layout?
Yeah. So you came up a staircase back behind you. At the top of that staircase, you can go to where you are now, or you can go to a shut and locked door in sort of on the second floor of the keep. There's only one room, or one area that is enclosed, and there's a big heavy wooden door there. So you went the other way. You ran into Twizzard. Over here is the. Nope, that's not it. Oh my gosh. Over here is the body of Morgo. And that is actually open to the area below, but it has a ring around it, so you could defend from that.
Gotcha.
Currently, I'm showing the first floor of the keep on this image. That's why you see the door and not the hole.
Cool.
Your quickest ways down are to jump or to go back down the staircase you just ran up using some sweet monk moves and your dash.
I feel like a jump. I remember that being like 20 feet. I figure that'd be a pretty sweet move.
Yeah. Let's get some monk agility going on there.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Let's do that.
What side do you want to jump off?
Let's jump towards the spider.
Towards the spider. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a higher jump. It's gonna be 25 feet if you jump
Oh,
off
that
that
sounds
side.
like a lot. Can I jump away from the spider?
There are 4 goblins webbed up below you. Maybe they'll act like a giant pillow. Or maybe they'll attack you if you land on them. Or
Well,
maybe they'll
you
cushion
know-
your blow. It's,
They're webbed up.
Let's
I
see
feel
how you
pretty good
do.
about my odds there.
What's that?
I feel pretty good about my odds there. Let's jump in the web of
All right.
goblins.
All right. This is clearly a flawless plan. Give me an acrobatics check.
Cool. Okay, 11 plus 5, 16.
Awesome. So you throw yourself off the battlement, and as you tumble through the air, you sort of, size up where you're going to land, how you're going to land on the goblins, and you crunch a couple of them, and then roll off, and you're totally fine. You stuck the landing. You're right behind Paelias.
Kind of wish
That
I
was
was
probably that. Honestly, that was probably only 10 feet of your movement. So, what else would you like to do?
Great. I'd like to ask Tim and Paelias if they think that attacking the spider, who was our friend, is a good move.
So you call up.
way up
Twizard.
ahead. I'm above you, so it's
Yeah, say it a little louder.
Oh yeah. Should I like attack her,
a little windy up here.
lady spider?
I don't know. She was our comrade.
Can I try to reason with her?
You at least have like some raid, maybe dissuade or something.
So,
Anyway,
Mr. Twizzard,
4 of its arms, because if it has 4 less arms, then it's probably still going to have like 2 of its limbs when it turns back into a shape of human form.
Mr. Twizzard, you remember encountering a spider like this before? I should remind
I
you.
do
that.
remember that.
What can you tell me about that? I mean, now's a good time for a chat.
I remember we encountered a spider, and it turned out it wasn't so much a spider, but a poor girl who was turned into a spider. Which seems quite similar to what has happened here.
What do you think about that?
That's a good question. Pretty sure we did something.
Is
and
your
then-
memory failing you?
Spider.
Mr. Twizzard, you knocked out that spider.
Yeah, we sure
Basically,
did.
as you deal what could be fatal damage, you can choose as a player to knock out the creature.
Pull some punches.
Yeah,
Is that like a general rule?
correct. That is a rule of D&D 5e.
So we didn't have to kill Morgoth.
No, you did not, but Paelias definitely chose to dig his chest open with his spectral weapon.
No, he might still be alive.
No,
You're
not
gonna
alive.
go ahead and
Definitely not alive. After Finric and Twizzard clawed through his body, definitely not alive.
All right.
All right, Finric, the spider's about to go. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Okay, we're gonna flurry of blows. We're gonna do an attack with let's say a dart,
Ooh. A flurry of darts.
and then we're gonna resort to striking.
Okay. Roll to see if it hits.
All right. Wait, I'm rolling this guy. I'm smart. Finric's battle weary.
Yeah, understandable.
14.
You fell in from goblins.
14 hits.
Great.
Roll that damage.
I got a 4.
All right. Did you add the correct things to it?
I did.
All right. Okay.
Good work.
All right. So where are you? Are you attacking the side, the front? Where are you attacking?
Well, let's go with the side.
Okay. So you sort of shove Paelias out of the way as you just go to town on the side of this giant spider.
Yeah. Thorax. Do they have thoraxes, or is that just insects?
I think
Probably.
Thor is the only one with an axe.
I do not know. Someone on the
That
internet
part.
will tell us.
I wonder if
All
that's
right.
where they get.
Paelias, we're gonna jump back. Or did you have a? Was that your action?
That was my action, but then I'm gonna spend a key point to do a flurry of blows.
All right. You've been keeping track of your key points because you have not regained any yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my last one.
All right. Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Keep me on it.
Okay, so 2 unarmed strikes.
Awesome. 2 more attacks.
Yeah. 16 plus 21.
Oh.
21 hits.
And then I got 5 on the damage.
All right.
And another unarmed strike. 22.
22 hits. Damn, showing off some monk skills.
Yeah, and 4 on the damage.
All right, this spider is looking just bloodied.
Wow.
All right,
Dude,
Paelias, back to you.
just to recap here, Finric just jumped off the ledge of the precipice.
Yep.
He did an acrobatic skill, and did he use the goblins?
Oh yeah, no, he used the goblins to sort of cushion his blow, and they're none too happy about it, but they're kind of freaked out by the giant spider, and they are still webbed up from Agnes's spider powers earlier in the fight.
And then he did 3 attacks on this spider to bloody it.
Yep.
He's not even out of breath. Good job.
Killing it. What can I tell you?
I'm just gonna do a frostbite spell.
Frostbite spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill it down a little bit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
What do you say as you cast the spell?
What do I say?
Yeah.
I say, breathe.
Okay.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, no, totally.
So, what do you need?
It sounds like it's probably an attack spell. Is that correct?
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Does it say a spell attack? Let me look it up real quick.
It says cantrip hit DC is con 10. Range is 60 feet. Effect is 1d6. And it's got a little snowflake.
And it's called Frostbite.
Yeah.
2 words.
No, 1 word.
1 word. All right. Read it exactly.
What I just said?
Oh, never mind. I found it. Must have been my bad.
Okay.
All right. I have to make a Constitution saving throw as a spider, which I can do because I'm well trained in spider.
Ooh. What are you saving for? Are you saving for the web?
Basically, I'm seeing if so Constitution throws or saves rather are like you're trying to see if you can stand up to this numbing frost you're trying to make form on the spider. And so you had what did you say it was a DC of 10?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. It says con 10. Yeah, hit DC con 10.
So I got a natural 17.
Ooh.
Spider easily shrugs off this frosty feeling. So that was your action. Would you like to take any movement or a bonus action?
0 for 2. I'm just gonna stand behind Finric. He seems to be doing the job.
All right. So you sort of sidle behind Finric there. And I'm going to say the spider's engaged with Finric, so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. All right, that means it's the cursed giant spider's turn. La la la. All right. So it's going to turn toward Finric. Actually, wait. Hold on. That'll be fine. Oh. It actually is turning toward Paelias. Yeah. So it's going to basically jump over Finric, which invokes an attack of opportunity for Finric. So you can make an attack, Finric.
Great. Can I choose to use my short sword?
Good choice.
Stain.
Such is the randomness of the giant spider's AI. So yeah, roll to see if it hits as it jumps over you.
Damn it in the ass.
What'd you get?
19.
19
Wow.
hits? Definitely hits into its soft underbelly.
Nice opportunity attack.
6 plus 3, 9.
Wow. All right.
That was good.
So it turns it realizes who just sent this bolt of frost at it. And it jumps up and over the halfling monk who is standing next to it. And as it jumps over the monk shoves the sword up into its belly. And it is looking very, very hurt. But that does not stop it from attacking. Alright, let's see. It is going to do... Yeah, no, it's going to do a little... it's going to basically try to bite you. 14. Is 14 higher than your AC, Paelias?
My armor class is 18.
Alright, that does not hit.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's on my chain anymore.
Alright.
I think I'm
That
wearing
was
a
the
shirt.
spider's turn. Twizzard. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah. I think I'm still up on the battlements, right?
You are.
I'm looking at everyone below, being a fool, attacking the big spider.
What's that? You go to the edge, you're looking at him?
I'm waiting for them all to get webbed up and eaten, and then I'm gonna get my name on the deed of the keep here.
Ha! So, what's your action?
Yeah. I'm not completely sure. I'm just peeking over the side right now, watching it all go down.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
No,
I feel like what he's doing in the meantime, and then he gets to the action, and then he does.
I suppose I should help do something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble if they kill the spider. But then, if the spider dies, I'm also going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm conflicted. So maybe I'll just hurt the spider.
I mean,
and get our friend back.
you would know, yes. You would know from your earlier interactions with the powers of this amulet that the goal is to knock out the creature. So basically, anytime you guys attack it, just tell me if you're trying to knock it out or to kill it.
Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out the necklace I got off of Morgoth and put it on myself without reading the instructions.
That is a great plan.
Gonna see what it does.
Oh my god.
No better way to find out than just by doing it.
Spoken like the Twizzard I know and love. Alright, so you look over the edge at this scene unfolding beneath you, and you think, what could be better than one cursed amulet, but two? And so you put on the jet black, blacker than you've ever seen, with a thin black chain made out of some black metal, but no markings of any kind are on this amulet. As you place it around your head, you feel very confident. You feel like you could convince anyone of anything. And you also feel a power welling up inside you. It's there waiting at the tips of your fingers, ready to answer if you should call. Alright, that was your action. And yeah, there it is.
So that's my action, so I can't move, right?
You can move. I mean, you probably moved like 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 feet over to get to the edge. So you got a little more. You got a little more left.
So what I would like to do, since I'm so confident, is take a running swan dive off the edge of the battlement, down onto everyone below, hopefully landing on the circled goblins. If I land on the ground, that's fine too.
Alright, so you're aiming for the circle of goblins.
Yeah, because I saw Finric doing it and it looked like a good idea.
Yeah, so you saw a well-trained halfling monk perform this, and you thought that a dwarf, and what kind of, actually you're not wearing armor, are you? You're just wearing a bunch of gold chains around your neck. So,
Gold chains, I definitely have those on, if not anything.
this is clearly the best plan. Alright, please roll an acrobatics check for me.
Well, my acrobatics is 0, so I have rolled.
It's +0. Perfect. What did you roll?
A 6.
Oh boy.
All right. All
But I
right.
was very confident about my jump.
You were. You were. That's not the same as competent. Um, so you throw yourself off the edge, and you're trying to basically land and roll off the pack of goblins, as Finric did before you.
Looks so easy.
What you end up doing is, you said a 6?
Yes.
Alright, so you basically land in the pack of goblins, and now you are also restrained in the same web that they were, and you're going to take, not a d6, ooh, but you do take 3 damage from the fall.
This is not how I envisioned it happening.
Honestly, it could have been a lot worse.
I'm not sure what's worse. But okay.
Alright, you are now wrapped up with the goblins. That brings it to Sir Brian Galdinger. Seeing this giant spider seemingly appear out of nowhere right after he was reunited with his daughter, he does not want anything to happen to her. So he's going to run and shouting, "I will kill the beast!" as he runs toward it. Anyone have a reply to that?
Run the other way, idiot!
What's that?
Run the other way!
Nonsense! And he takes out his broadsword and
Get me
swings
out of
it
the
at the
goblin.
spider.
We need it alive.
Yeah, don't kill it!
What's that? Don't kill it?
We need it alive.
Alright. Let's see if he hears you. Alright, at the last second, he hears you call out, "We need it alive." And as he's swinging down the blade, he turns, so he smacks the spider basically with the flat of the blade and knocks it unconscious. He definitely did enough damage to kill that thing, so
That dude's
good
pretty
job. As the spider sort of lets out this cry as it falls to the ground, you see it, the 8 legs get pulled back into it, and the transformation reverses itself back into an unconscious but stable Agnes of Skye. And that takes us out of initiative. Oh wait, well, gosh, those goblins are still there. To be perfectly honest,
I got him, don't worry.
those goblins are just, like, this is just ridiculous. This is far beyond what they're normally used to. So you're just used to following Morgo's orders, and now a giant freaking wizard, dwarf wizard, has fallen on them. They're still webbed up. They've got your, like, you know, your foot against one of their heads, and their, you know, hand against one of your, you know, your kidneys, and you're just like all webbed up and gobbled up. And they are in no condition to fight.
Not to mention that one of their Morgos has a huge gaping hole in his chest, and the other one turned into a spider.
Yeah,
Got it.
very good point. They are rethinking their alliance with Morgo for sure, for many reasons.
Lives.
All right, we are out of initiative. Galdinger sort of steps back in horror and says, "That was Agnes?" Lily runs up to him, just like shock on her face, and she says, "What happened? What was that?"
Welcome to the real world, little girl.
You say as you're entrapped with goblins.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that was whack.
That was whack. Maybe we should get that in.
Yes, you see next to her body is the spider amulet. Spider
Yeah,
amulet on the ground.
I'm going to I'm going to find a scrap of something to pick it up with and keep it safe.
Okay, yeah, definitely. There's some various pieces of cloth and things from basically from her from her clothes and from the goblins that were fighting before, you can find something big enough. The amulet itself is probably only an inch or so across, maybe 2 inches at most. You sort of wrap it up.
Lying there naked now?
What's that?
Is she lying there naked now?
No. She's the transformation. She still retains her clothes, but there was she was in a battle, right? So as parts of her were cut.
The transformation.
And I look at the amulet, and I'm getting a closer look at it now.
Okay, yeah. Roll an investigation check for me.
Cool. 15.
Ooh.
All right, so this is you're not sure what it's made of, to be honest. It's a bit cold to the touch. It may be metal, it may be stone, it may be something in between. It has a very finely wrought but surprisingly sturdy black chain that is used to wear it around the neck. And on the sort of circular back is a very intricate and finely carved black spider. The whole thing is sort of just absorbs light. Like it's just hard to see any detail on it almost.
Interesting.
You have not seen an amulet like this before, ever.
Finric, put it on. Give us a twirl.
So I'm gonna put that away, wrapped up in a scrap of cloth in my kit.
Okay.
And
please note that down.
Got that. Spider amulet.
Perfect.
And can I go over and maybe help out Twizzard?
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to do?
I'm stuck. Sticky goo and goblins.
Great. So I'm gonna take the amulet off of him too. I'm gonna punch him in the tummy.
Oh.
So you're gonna reach over and take the amulet off of Twizzard, and then punch him in the stomach.
Yes.
All right.
Get a jerk.
Let me. So you give me a sleight of hand check, and Mr. Twizzard, are you gonna allow this or are you gonna oppose it?
I'm stuck in goo and goblins. I'm not sure I have much choice.
Well, you'd be at disadvantage, but you could try to basically beat his sleight of hand.
I try and stop his sleight of hand.
All right. So you basically both roll. Twizzard, you roll 2 twice. Take the lower. So you are currently.
That's easy. Well, that's probably the lower the first one.
Sorry, I roll what twice?
No, Finric, you just roll a d20 once. It's your sleight of hand check.
Got it. Cool. Okay, I got an 18 plus 3, so 21.
Can you beat a 21, Twizzard?
Does a 4 beat that? It was either a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, I don't think it does. So, Finric, as you take this off of Twizzard, you feel a dark emptiness inside you.
I don't like it.
And it sort of reaches out. Can you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
I would love to. I'm not quite sure what that means.
Roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
There's something wrong with the table I'm rolling on. That would be a 3 plus a 0.
Are you serious?
Yes.
All right.
Install Erin's die so I could.
Finric, as you go to remove this amulet, you've almost got it over his head. And Mr. Twizzard, you hear inside your head, the darkness just overcomes you. And you hear, no. And the amulet snaps back out of your grasp, Finric, as basically you see Twizzard's body just sort of darken and almost turn insubstantial, but it's like every aspect of him is darkening. The edges are becoming more fluid. You're not sure where he ends and the world begins. And Mr. Twizzard, I'm going to send you a picture of what what you've just become.
I'm not sure I'm gonna like it.
This is very exciting. I did not think we'd be rolling initiative twice within the first 15 minutes. But we will be. Alright, come your way, Wizard.
These are broken.
That is amazing. Super good. Alright, yeah, let's roll initiative again. Shout out your numbers as you get them.
8.
13.
8.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right. So as this is happening, Lily has been watching very closely, and she sees this transformation start to happen.
Pick up your rock.
Yeah, no. And she just, she shouts, "No, not again!" And she takes out her dagger and goes and stabs the creature that Twizzard has just become.
Oh.
Yeah, she's pretty badass. I also didn't think I'd need these character sheets again tonight. Oh my god.
Help me, I'm cursed.
Alright. She totally whiffs. And then she's just gonna stand there. She's just there's a lot going on, okay? She's got a lot going on. Next, the goblins, having had what was a dwarf kicking them and wriggling on top of them, turn into this sort of shadow beast. They're going to try to get out of their webbing. They do not like that. Alright, one of the goblins busts free of the web and runs past both Sir Bryant and Finric. Sir Bryant is like not having it. He takes an attack, which hits. And he just like, almost casually, as the goblin, "I'm out of here!" He guts out and runs underneath, takes his longsword and lops off his head. And as he's running, the headless body's momentum just takes him forward another couple steps and it falls.
Classic.
Alright. Finric, you're up. You're over here.
Great.
Galdinger just killed the goblin as it was running towards you. So there's basically a dead goblin, a headless goblin corpse at your feet. Your friend Twizzard has turned into the shadow beast, which Lily tried to stab to no avail. Maybe she helped cut free that one goblin. And yeah, what would you like to do?
Is the shadow beast still caught in the web, or
It is...
is he a free roaming shadow beast?
It is... No, it is... You can tell that these webs have basically fallen through its amorphous physique. It does not look restrained. It looks like it's still understanding how to move because it just transformed, but it does not look restrained.
Got it. Can I disengage?
You are actually not engaged yet. You're more than 5 feet away.
All right, cool. I don't know, Paelias. What are we doing here?
Well, I've got a blessed spell. I could bless him. I don't know what that'll do.
Yeah. I feel like I should attack him, but that seems a little mean.
Yeah, just knock him out. That worked for the last guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out best I can.
All right, so you're going to attack and try to do a knocking, a non-lethal blow, basically.
Yeah.
All right, roll for the attack.
All right.
It's gonna be easy to take me down. Don't worry. My rolls.
Oh, 6.
6 to
That's
hit.
high.
Does that hit? Cursed Shadow?
How do I know that?
Top right of the card is your armor class.
Oh, what did he roll? At 6?
Yeah.
Armor class at 12.
Just passes right through him. Seems unfazed.
I'm too tough for that. He won a 6.
Taking any bonus actions?
Yeah, maybe I'll jump in front of Lily.
All right.
Position myself between Twizzard
Yep.
and Lily. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Galdinger, having just killed a goblin, having seen one person transform back from a spider into a thing, and then seeing his friend Twizzard transform into a shadow, he puts 2 and 2 together, and he goes for a non-lethal blow. Oh my god.
What do I hear?
What's that?
This is just a normal Tuesday in this land.
27. Does a 27 hit?
Holy crap.
Yes, sir.
All right, he does 10 damage to you.
Wow.
Well, that probably hurts.
You're capable of keeping track of your life points, Curse Shadow?
Maybe. It seems a different number than what I normally had.
It is. Do you know what it is? You see it on the top left?
I do, yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Then, as a bonus action, yeah, he's going to attack again. Because that's just how badass he is.
Who's the bonus for him or me?
What's that?
For him.
8 plus 6. 14. I believe that hits.
Ooh, 14.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. 12 damage.
Okay. Things aren't looking so good for me.
Did you take 22 so far?
Yes.
All right. All right. That was Galdinger. Shadow, you're up. You, Shadow. That's you, Mr. Twizzard.
Oh. My name is... Okay. Buddha. I am quite wounded. Do I understand what happened to me? Do I still think I'm Mr. Twizzard?
No, absolutely not. You are merely following the card.
Okay. Then, I guess I randomly attack somebody. Because I am too close to everyone. Where are those goblins?
They're all around you.
Alright, well,
Did you roll it? You rolled a d4?
I have.
All right. We could basically So are you attacking friend or foe? Or
Do I have a choice?
it depends on what you rolled with the d4.
Oh, that's how that works. Oh, well then I attempted to leave the area.
Oh. All right. Okay. So
Yeah,
basically, the cursed shadow. What are you using an ability to do that?
No. I just rolled a 4, and so I attempted to leave the area.
Got it. No, I understand, but are you using?
I think I'm using my shadowy legs.
All right. You are currently in the shadow of the overhang of the battlement. You're right up against it, and it overhangs about 2 feet or so.
This may sound odd. I don't want to use my abilities to escape, do I?
What do
Do
you
I
mean?
have control over that? I think I want them to knock me out.
Do you mean Mr. Twizzard wants them to knock you out?
Oh, I don't want them that. Oh, okay, all right. I'm not Mr. Wizard anymore.
You're not Mr. Twizzard, buddy. Sorry.
Oh boy, I really derailed this. Okay, fine.
So you are currently in dim light.
Well, then I can hide. Then I might hide.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Stealth. All right. I don't know how to do that.
So basically, you're trying to take the hide action, and so you would roll a d20, and then add your stealth bonus, which is improved as part of this.
I think my normal stealth is 4, improved by 6, so 10 to 4, because my rolls are terrible.
So wait, what was the total?
14.
All right, and I believe, I mean, you're in plain sight of everyone when you try to do this.
Good work.
I don't see this working out for you, but let me just real quick refresh my memory as to the hide rules.
I will do that. Just let me remember myself, which I'm about to, at this very moment, think of in 1 or 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Wrong.
Wait, what are you doing?
What? I don't know what the hide skill does.
Oh, okay, so it's against the passive perception of all you weirdos. Where the heck do you guys? I have a sheet somewhere with your passive perception.
I'm just looking at Shadow Stealth.
So wait, Tim, Twizzard, you had a 14, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Amazing. All right, Paelias. As you watch this shadow beast sort of and like moves right up against the shadowy portion and even moves up the wall a little, Finric, as far as you're concerned, it just disappeared.
Wow, that's pretty good.
All right. That's awesome. That brings us to Paelias, who actually saw where it went. What would you like to do?
All right. Let's attack it. Can we attack it?
You can move close enough to attack it. You would have to be moving through the goblins to do that.
He's got a crossbow.
Yeah, I mean, you could use a ranged attack for sure.
Oh, okay. Or I could do this command.
Whatever you want, buddy.
So, let me see here. So, command says, oh, what's this guiding bolt?
Do you have a spell slot to cast this, I assume, still?
Oh, do I need spell slots?
Yes, you do.
I thought I made spells. How many slots do I have?
Finric, how many slots does he have?
2.
4 first level ones and 2
4?
second level ones.
And what spells have you cast so far? You did Spectral, which I believe is level 2.
That's the spiritual weapon you're talking about?
Yeah, sorry, Spiritual Weapon. You did that.
That was level 2, yeah.
What
did that.
What was the first healing thing you did when you first arrived?
Well, that wasn't a spell. That
Okay.
was my channel divinity.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it sounds like you've got 4 spell slots free, probably.
Well, I just did frostbite though last turn.
Well, that's a
Right, 3.
cantrip, though.
Oh, does that cantrips don't
Cantrip
count?
does not use. You can do as many cantrips as you want, basically. They do not use up spell slots.
Okay. All
Alright,
right, I'm
so
gonna
you-
keep track of this now. I have 2 slots that I've used, 4 left. Okay.
So you're casting command.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to cast command and say grovel.
All right. So basically, Paelias turns toward the shadow beast that it just managed to see out of the corner of its eye, sort of move up into the shadows of the wall. And he shouts, "Grovel!" Shadow Beast, could you please give me a wisdom saving throw? So you would roll a d20 and add your wisdom, which is nothing. So you would just roll a d20. That's you, Shadow Beast. That's you, Twizzard. You, Tim. That's you. Sweet Moses.
Okay.
Roll a d20, you weirdo.
Here we go.
And Paelias, you have the DC that he has to pass. What's your wisdom
Yeah.
DC?
Ooh. Look out, because I actually rolled something good.
No.
What did you roll? 16?
16.
What's he have to beat, Paelias?
How would I know that?
It is your spell save.
Spell save. And that's just general. It's not in the spell.
It's probably on your spells page, yes.
Spell page. Okay.
Spell DC.
Okay. So first level spells.
12.
Or it would say next to where command is as well.
Oh, okay. Let me go there now.
I don't see command in your spells.
Save DC is 12.
Yeah.
12. All right. So
Okay. So no. Oh, yeah, I
the
see it.
Shadow Beast. That Shadow Beast briefly feels this like force wash over it, and you shake it off and ignore whatever that puny human was just trying to do to you.
Somebody touch me.
And that brings us.
Oh, can I follow it?
Yeah. You got a bonus action. or
Can I
something?
move? Well, I just want to move. Can I move too?
Absolutely.
I just want to follow it.
Don't follow me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
follow
it is basically up like almost off the ground in the shadow over here. And so to get to it, you would hop over 3 goblins that are all webbed up.
So am I left or the right? Which one am I? That guy?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, just move up closer
Okay.
to the wall.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sort of head it off if it tries to go that direction, maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Now implies if there's any way to tilt your camera down.
Oh, sure.
All right, that brings us to Lily again. So now Finric is sort of blocking her. She saw this thing disappear in front of her eyes, and she's gonna back away and get behind her dad. This has all been a little too much for her. All right, that brings us to the goblins, who are going to try to escape again because they're like, we're out of here. Although they did just see with their friend. Yeah, they decide to stay put. Which brings us to Finric.
Great. So I've seen this thing disappear, and I don't know where it is.
You don't know where it is. I don't believe Paelias has told you. So.
Hey, it's over there.
He vaguely points in the direction it is.
Great. Well, what the heck? Why don't I vaguely throw it over in the direction that he's pointing?
Sorry, what are you trying?
A dart.
Okay, I'm going to give you disadvantage on the attack roll, my friend.
That makes sense to me. So I got a 24, and probably like a 3. 25.
Wait, really? Oh wait, did you
Yeah.
say 5 or 25?
24 and 25.
Amazing. I'm fairly certain that hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Alright, roll the damage.
Cool. 7.
Alright, how are you dealing that damage?
just to kind of knock it out.
So
In the extent
you're
that
throwing a dart with the skill of a monk to just nick an amorphous shadow beast hiding against the wall. This sounds totally doable, especially since you rolled over a 20 at disadvantage, I might add. Jeez. Yeah, Cursed Shadow Beast crumples off the wall, and as you see its wispy parts pull together, they take on the form of a familiar-looking dwarf who is now knocked out, unconscious, with a jet black necklace lying next to him. The goblin closest to him reaches out and grabs the necklace, and then frees himself from the spider web and takes off running, invoking attacks of opportunity from both Finric and Galdinger.
Oh, that's bad news.
Finric, you're closest. You can take your first attack.
Me?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh. 8.
What's that?
I rolled an 8.
That misses him. Galdinger takes his attack, and hits. And Galdinger does another whoop and chops off the goblin's head, and it hits the ground, and the necklace falls out of its hand. There are now 2 goblins left. The necklace is lying over by Agnes's still unconscious body, unconscious but stable. Mr. Twizzard, you are unconscious but stable.
I'm free!
And we are out of initiative again.
Back on. Who's kidding? I don't think I can do it, right?
What's that?
I was just joking.
Alright.
So, am I just rolling around there, wondering what the hell's going on?
No, you're still unconscious.
Okay.
You're knocked out.
I'll get you some Z's.
You're at 0 hit points, but you are stable. You do not have to make death saving throws.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
What's that?
What's the time?
That's a good question.
It is... Where am I?
It's Villa time.
Where did my phone go? How did I make that disappear? I'm a magician over here. Oh, there it is. I believe... So let's see. So... It's probably getting pretty late in the day. It's like... In the battle itself... You rode there on a horse. Yeah, it's got to be like 6 or 7 p.m.
It's gonna get dark soon.
The sun is getting low.
Okay. Let me. Can I? Well, can I defer to Paelias? What are we doing now?
Maybe we should each have one of those amulets and keep them safe. Should I go grab the other one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let me know what you see.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll use some cloth, and I'll hang on to it.
All right.
Keep it safe in the chainmail.
Cool. You see what it looks like?
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's perception it.
You should try it on.
Roll an investigation check for me.
It's a D20.
Yes.
5.
It looks like.
Can I see it?
What's that?
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's a jet black amulet. It's not much of an amulet though. It kind of just looks like a circle, and you're like, "What? What's all this about? All this fuss over this stupid thing?"
That's why I put it on.
However,
Yeah.
actually, Paelias, you should also roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Arcana?
Yes.
Is that another D20?
Yes. Sorry. Anytime I ask for a check, it's always a D20.
Okay.
That's my bad. I should make that clear.
2.
Wait. So, on your sheet, you see where it says Arcana?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Are you proficient in that?
Probably. I should be. All right. Arcana is +0.
What's that?
+0.
You are not proficient in it.
Yeah, that's just a 2.
Wow. Yeah. No, you're just like, I don't understand what's going on.
What was the last one? Was it a perception check last time?
Investigation.
Oh, yeah, it's +0 as well.
Paelias, could I see like the back of that amulet? Could you
Yeah, I can turn it.
tilt it over so I can see it?
Yeah. Take a look.
Huh. Wonder what I see here.
Give me an investigation check.
12 plus what the heck?
You have better eyes than me.
12.
Much better eyes.
Yeah, so you can tell that this is probably made of the same material as the one that you have in your possession. The chain looks the same, the way it's attached to the circular amulet, although where your circular amulet has a relief of a very intricately carved spider on it, this one is completely empty. They do look like they're both made by the same process.
Gotcha.
Some jeweler or professor.
I guess we should try to revive our friends.
Yeah, okay. I got some healing spell. Would that help?
So wait, let me get this straight. These people put on these amulets and they turn into horrible creatures,
I guess so.
and this is normal for you?
This is Friday.
A little outside the box.
You're unconscious, wizard.
It's magic. Do you believe in magic?
And you, Lily, what were you thinking? Running off and what? Attacking a castle? I just wanted to help my new friends. Boy, I'm all over the place with that voice. I apologize. All right.
Good.
See if you can. Are any of you skilled in healing arts? Can we at least wake them up?
Yeah, I can heal.
And what are we gonna do with these goblins? They're like sort of
Well,
cowering, sniveling, in what's left of their webby.
I thought we were just putting them in the headless mill.
You wish I should kill them. And they're like, One of the goblins breaks out and runs past you, Paelias.
Oh, totally gonna. Let me try my saving reaction.
Yes, attack of opportunity.
Yeah, attack of opportunity. 20.
Yep. Are you attacking with your primary weapon?
Damn. Sure. I got a 20.
Whoa.
All right, so that's a crit. It's called a crit, and you basically get to roll the damage twice. So what does the weapon say next to it? Does it say what is the damage that it says?
Well, what is my primary weapon? The mace.
Yes, the mace.
It says +3, and then 1d6 +1.
1d6 plus 1. So you would roll a d6 twice, and then add the 1.
D6. So it just take the higher of the two.
No, you actually add them together. So you'd roll a
Oh.
d6 and roll a d6 and add that together.
So I got 2 d6s, with 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7.
All right. That's actually enough to kill the goblin.
Nice.
So basically, as it goes by, you're just like, bong, with the mace.
I can do it too. Why do they keep running away?
Hey man, you know how it is with these goblins.
You'd think they would run around us.
What's that? Well, to be fair, he did not run by the guy who beheaded 2 of them. He ran by the somewhat weaker looking guy, but to no avail. He's got to run by someone.
Now you know.
All right. There's now 1 goblin left who looks very scared.
Yeah, you should.
We should interrogate him.
Yeah, let's interrogate him.
What do you mean interrogate me? I don't know anything. Let me go.
What's the deal with Morgo? How long have you been with Morgo?
I've been with Morgo many months. Yeah, he treats us, he only beats us once in a while. And we get, when he gets a lot of gold, we get 1 piece or 2. But it's a living.
Why were you coming back to the keep?
Oh, we live here.
Why were you outside of the keep?
Robbing people.
Where did you get this amulet?
I don't know. If I should, it's
I
Morgoth.
think you do.
It's Morgoth amulet. What? What are you doing? Are you shaking him? Let me down. It's Morgoth. It's Morgoth. He found it here in the keep.
Oh.
Where in the keep?
I don't know. Probably in his locked up room.
Where did it come from?
I have no idea.
What does he use it for?
When he puts it on, he can do things.
What things?
He's very convincing. Sometimes he just disappears. He can also make darkness. And usually when he makes darkness, it means one of us is going to get hit.
How does he take it off?
I don't know. He usually keeps it on. Can I go now?
Yeah, that was pretty informative, I gotta say. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Kill him.
See, I'm useful. My name's Bog. Can you let me
What's
go?
that?
My name's Bog.
What do you think, Finric? He spells his name the same forward and backward. That's something.
Don't get to know him.
Are you actually thinking of letting this one go?
I mean,
Him and his ilk attacked us on the road. They tried to kill my daughters. Stand aside. I will finish him.
Or we could keep him around.
To what
or we can
end?
let him go and let him tell the others how dangerous we are.
What others?
They're probably other goblins.
Are there other goblins? Yeah, lots of goblins.
That sounded valid.
Yeah,
What's that?
they're
That
probably
sounded
not goblins.
You could roll an insight check to see if you think he's lying or not.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Probably both of you guys, right? If you wanted.
Yeah, we think if he's lying or not. I get a 19 plus
4.
19 plus 4. Yeah, so 23.
Yeah, he was telling the truth about the amulet stuff, but there are no more goblins. At least none that he knows about. He was bluffing out his ass.
All right. Yeah, I think you're lying.
Why? Can I go now?
Finric.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
Into the woods, back to the mountains where we came from. Morgo brought us out of the mountains. He promised us riches.
Have you seen more of these amulets?
And I've only ever seen that one.
What about the other one?
What other one?
This one?
You showing the amulet?
Yeah.
Well, that one's got a spider on it.
That's true.
See, completely different. Can I go now?
Paelias?
Yeah, I think he's been useful. I'm willing to let him go.
You're willing to let him go?
Put him in a bag and keep him.
I mean, we could let his body go and keep his head, if that's what you want.
Alright,
But,
let's just knock him out.
so, Sir Bryant sort of walks over and grabs the goblin. He's like, go back to your home. Tell your ilk they are not wanted here. And stay away from the roads. Okay. Throws him to the ground. The goblin scampers past Paelias. I take it you don't take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll let him go.
Alright. He
That
runs,
would be great.
makes a beeline for the forest.
Alright.
Alright. You mentioned something about healing.
Sure. Yeah. Do I just do it?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you want me to do the Channel Divinity again?
So yeah, basically, I think you probably have multiple ways of healing people.
Yeah, I do have spells too. When do these reset?
So every time you take a long rest, all your spell slots come back, and you regain all your hit points. There are also short rests, and individual characters can have traits that let them regain spell slots, although it's probably only wizards. Don't know if clerics have that ability, to be honest. I've never played a cleric.
Am I resting now?
No. So a short rest is you're all rest for like an hour or so.
Oh, okay.
A long rest would be like, you go to bed for the night, maybe you set up a guard, maybe you don't, or a watch rather.
Okay.
But as a friendly DM, this keep seems relatively secure. Agnes and Twizzard were here for a while. They know that the keep itself is empty, from creatures at least. And you could very well take a long rest here. I think the more pressing thing is your two unconscious friends.
Yeah, I think that my channel divinity requires a short rest, though.
Okay, do you get one a short rest or something?
Well, I'm not sure. Where would I see that?
Where it talks about it, it should say.
It says, as an action, you can use channel divinity and present your holy symbol to restore 15 hit points divided among any creatures within 30 feet. Up to half a creature's hit point max. You can't use this feature on undead or constructs. That's it.
Gotcha.
But then when I go to short rest, it says it's got recover, and then it's got channel divinity.
Yeah.
And so I would need a short rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can't do it right now. You would have to do a short or long rest to use your channel divinity again. Yep.
Okay, cool. So I could do something else, a spell, I guess.
Yep, if you have a cure wounds or a healing word or something like that.
Yeah, I have a cure wounds. The creature I touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
And I think you've still got 2.
I do. I have 2 slots.
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
You want to cure some wounds?
1d8?
Yep.
Alright. I get 5.
Who are you touching first?
Twizzard, since he's closer.
Alright, and it's plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah. Which for cleric is... Oh my god.
Is that +2?
Is it +2?
Well, I think so. I've got +2 modifier, but +4 spell attack.
Right, and your proficiencies too?
Proficiency?
Yeah, basically it would be... Yeah, it's 2. It's 2. We're going to go with 2.
Okay.
And what did you roll, a 5?
I rolled a 5, yeah.
Alright, Twizzard, you're up. You've got 7 hit points.
Nice.
I'm alive!
Welcome back to the living.
Worst dream.
You want me to do it to Agnes too?
Someone should, probably.
Oh, yeah, it says 1d8 +2, so that must be what it is, huh?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Cool. Alright, so yeah, so we can heal Agnes too. I'll use my last spell. But I'm gonna need a long rest.
Understood.
Do another 1d8?
Yep.
Alright. We get a 4 +2 is 6.
Alright. Agnes is up.
Oh, that's wonderful! I'm alive! Thank goodness! It's me, Agnes.
Masterful. I can't even tell the difference.
That was the idea.
Yeah, she's definitely shaken. She immediately asks where her amulet is. Looks around pointedly.
They've been stolen.
What do you mean they've been stolen? By who?
Did I say that out loud?
She certainly thinks so.
By nobody. They're probably in a better...
Paelias, what's going on?
Let's rest up for a while. We'll think better in the morning.
I turned into a spider, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Is the amulet safe?
Yes, it's safe.
All right.
For now.
All right. So she's just gonna sort of follow along behind you guys.
Right.
So yeah, you guys, what are you guys doing? There is a portcullis right next to you. It's open about a foot. There is a bloody horse carcass. There is a bloody warg carcass. There are multiple bloody goblin carcasses. Actually, I think there's 2 warg carcasses. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we need to work ourselves under that portcullis and then hack the stuff that's stuck under there to bits enough that we can lower it.
Sir Bryant looks over and is like, ugh. He takes out his broadsword and he starts chopping at the pieces of various flesh.
Nope.
Put him to work.
Nobody talks about this part after a movie of a battle.
Right?
The cleanup.
Who helps?
Yep.
Who helps Finric and Sir Bryant?
Oh, I'm gonna watch.
Let's put one of those necklaces on and help.
Hey, Twizzard, does Agnes have prestidigitation by any chance?
Who doesn't have that spell? I have it.
Do you?
Yeah.
So,
It's a cantrip.
yeah, it's a cantrip. One of its effects, I believe, is you clean an area. So as they're like chopping through this blood, you could be cleaning them.
You know what I have? I have Unseen Servant.
Oh,
I can cast that.
yes.
Totally casting that. Wait, when it's my turn. I don't know if it's my turn.
There's no turns. When we're not in battle, and when order of actions matters less, we are not in initiative, and so you can just tell me what you want to do, and we'll figure it out.
I'm casting Unseen Servant,
All right.
and I want that bitch to clean everything up.
All right. So basically, Finric and Sir Bryant, as they're chopping and trying to unwedge this stuff from underneath the portcullis, you see basically anything you chop loose gets pulled and moved away, and you sort of sense this being. Actually, can they sense it? I don't know. I think you're the only one who knows it's there, right?
It's invisible. It's shapeless. Yeah.
Ooh, it has AC 10 and 1 hit point.
I don't think anyone else sees it.
All right.
What is this?
I should probably let you guys know that this is happening.
So yeah,
What's going on?
Finric and Paelias, you just see like pieces of things start to move invisibly through the air away.
Interesting.
Sir Bryant looks at them, and at this point, he's just like, and he goes back to work. All right, so describe to me what you guys are trying to accomplish here.
We're trying to clear out enough space under the portcullis that we can lower it.
Are we on the right side of it?
Well, so remember, portcullis is lower from above. So basically, the spikes of it would go into the ground, and that means it's closed. Right now, it's only a foot open, and that's because it's stuck in the horse carcass.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta like clear out the. You want me to describe what it's like to?
No. I guess, what is your goal? Tell me your goal.
To lower the portcullis,
Why?
So we're safe?
so we're safe.
You are
We're
not
outside.
inside.
Well, we should go in the portcullis.
Aha!
Yeah.
Okay.
That now becomes Bold B.
Way back, I said we should go in the castle and lower the portcullis.
All right, fair enough. You're okay. All right, you're all inside now.
We should. So I guess I didn't take the next.
Were we able to squeeze underneath that carcass?
What's that?
Were we able to squeeze underneath that carcass?
I ate a lot of ham last
Yeah,
night.
I mean, basically, you've got about a foot.
Okay.
So it's like wriggling underneath. Yeah.
No acrobatic check.
No, you can accomplish this. It's kind of gross. You're kind of covered in blood and mud and stuff as you wriggle underneath this opening. Does Agnes have prestidigitation, Twizzard?
Good question.
'Cause she would definitely clean people off. I totally am willing to believe you would not, but
Has... No, that'd be a cantrip, wouldn't it? No.
okay.
She's got water illusion.
All right, so you guys are covered in horse blood, warg blood, goblin blood, a little of their own blood, some mud.
Yeah, she does have unseen servant.
Are you looking at her electronic card?
She dusts us off. Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at her paper card. Okay, so maybe she's got on her electronic card.
I don't know. I would just go with whatever the paper one is at this point.
Maybe Steve.
All right, so you guys, so your goal is to basically let it lower all the way, and you do so. You are inside, and the portcullis is closed.
Should we light a fire?
Yes, I think a fire would be nice. Perhaps there's a source of water we could search for. Should we look
That'd be
around?
good. What about that dinner too? We should probably cook some of this meat.
Ooh, cook the spider bits.
So, Twister, where's tell me about this place. Is there a water source?
Yeah, so you guys are sort of in the main entryway. Some of you have maybe spilled into here. Finric, you were in here before. This is sort of, you see some wooden sort of troughs where they might have kept food for the wargs. They look a little bloodstained, like, you know, wargs don't eat hay. And then there's another sort of arched opening in the back here, and that leads into another part. This staircase where you guys ran up before is back here, and you have not really explored the rest of the keep.
Are we thirsty as the water break?
What's that?
I said, are we thirsty as the water break?
I mean, you guys have like your adventuring kit, so you probably have some skins and some rations.
I can't unseen servant to get me some water.
Okay, so you give the command to your unseen servant. How long does that last, by the way, the servant?
1 hour.
Okay, so you give him the command to get you water, and it looks at you, and it moves, and you feel your pouch, your wineskin, your skin of water lift off you, and it's like hovers near your mouth. All right, I think we should. What is going on with that flask?
Who else wants some?
What have I gotten myself into? Don't worry, Dad. They're fine. Stuff like this happens to them all the time, I'm sure.
Increasingly.
How would you guys like to proceed?
We want to look around?
Yeah, we can look around. First step. Stuff.
All right, where would you
Yeah.
guys?
Back towards where the stairs are, but maybe instead of hanging a left towards the stairs, we hang a right.
All right, so let's basically going over here.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
All right. What order do we want to walk in?
Should we leave? Well, no. If we leave Lily,
Yeah, Lily's gonna stick near her dad.
okay. Paelias?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. I will
then, yeah.
bring up the rear.
All right.
I'll stick with you, Dad.
I will also stick with Lily's dad.
I guess I'm behind Paelias.
All right, and Agnes is behind Finric. All right, so you guys head around here. You see a couple sort of small, obviously they're not huge windows. They don't have glass. They're small, so people wouldn't be able to basically climb through or attack. But they do let in some of the sun. So the keep is sort of on the southern edge, southern shore, and so you can sort of see out the window a little bit of the sun setting. but it lights up the room enough that you can see this is the room where primarily the goblins would have slept. There are sort of rudimentary goblin beds lining the walls. It is just filthy. There's a stink in the air. And it looks kind of like you'd expect the room to look if 20 goblins were living in it on a regular basis. There's sort of hammocks hung from some beams, and yeah.
We killed 20 goblins?
So between the initial attack on the, actually I think you killed more, because when they first attacked you, when you were first going south along the road, I believe there were, I'd have to check the poem, but I believe there were 6 or 7. Yeah, you've done a great service for this area.
They add up.
They add up. What are we doing? Sir Brian says from the back of the line.
I'll hang out.
The stench is
Can
putrid.
we go? What happens if we continue? Is there a dead end, or is there
No,
any
you
way to
can continue.
through?
So you can move through there. And this is the area that's sort of open. When you look up, you can see the sort of ring around the keep. And there's a few more goblin hammocks in here. But you can, there's not much going on in this area. There's a spear rack along this wall right here, with a couple of old, much battle-worn goblin-sized spears. There's maybe 3 of them there. They're in pretty rough shape.
Let's move on.
All right, so you're actually back to where you were here.
So I guess we continue our way around.
Yep. As you come in here, you see some. Before you were just sort of rushing through this room as you were going up or down the stairs. Finric in his super monk speed state, and Agnes and Twizzard before, or pretending to be Morgo and killing as many goblins as they could before they were realized. But yeah, you notice some cupboards. This does seem like some places that food may be kept. There is a large earthenware jug in one sort of over here, and it looks to be maybe a quarter full with some brackish water. And yeah, this is probably where the goblins ate, but
We smashed the jug.
yeah. Okay, Mr. Twizzard attacks the jug. All right, roll an attack.
Wait, what's in the jug?
16. Brackish water.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Just roll the damage. Sorry. The jug is not gonna. I guess maybe if you rolled a 1, you'd miss, but
4.
yeah, no, that jug does not have a high AC. You smash the jug, and what remains of the brackish water seeps into the earth ground.
No one was gonna drink it.
I didn't want to drink that anyway, says Sir Brian.
Is brackish bad?
There could have been rupees in it. That's what I was looking for.
Has the ground been earthen all the way around the keep that we've explored?
Yes, this first floor, it's and when you were out in the courtyard, it was earth. In this area, it might have been stone at one point. It's in pretty rough shape. I would say that it's like there's a lot of earth on the floor, if that makes sense. It was pure earth in the courtyard, but here it's just like this keep is not in great shape. Give me an investigation check there.
Oh, 9.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear that this place has not been upkept. And as Sir Bryant sees you sort of inspecting the walls and looking around, Sir Bryant says, "Yes, this was my family's at one point. I sent my nephew Percival here to look into things and maybe see what it would take to bring it back to its former glory. But as you know, that was months ago. That's why I came down here in the first place, was to try to find him. I mean, he's a sniveling runt, but he is family. You probably haven't... there hasn't been a Galdinger in this keep in probably 60 years.
Have you been here before?
I may have been taken here as a child, but I don't really remember, to be honest.
No deja vu?
No, definitely not. It doesn't look like Percival had any influence on the upkeep of this keep at all. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry he may have fallen to this Morgo and his goblin horde.
Aw.
Yeah, this goblin horse.
Horde.
That makes more sense.
Lily, having heard her father just describe that, her, let's see, a nephew to him would be a cousin to her. She's not looking so good. She's like, I think I might need the rest.
Here.
Cool.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess rest.
All
Did we
right.
finish exploring this place?
What's that?
Did we finish exploring everything?
I feel obliged to also mention that it is 11. I don't know if Agnes was the only one who couldn't stay late, but I'm willing to keep going if you guys are.
Sure.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Shall we haven't explored the top level?
Agnes and Twizzard. Twizzard, how much do you remember about the top level?
Yeah, we went through it quickly, but we were kind of sneaking around, so we didn't really stop and look.
Yep.
I don't know if I
basically,
constantly-
anytime you encountered the goblin sentries as you were attacking and slaughtering the goblins below, the ones up above sort of caught on that might not be the real Morgo, and they attacked you up on the second level, but you dispatched them fairly quickly. And yeah, so
I
you
don't know
didn't get a
how
chance to look around that much.
But that's how we saw it.
All right, you guys want to head upstairs?
Yeah. Did we check all downstairs first?
You have now circumnavigated the downstairs of the keep. It's basically one room that was sort of is kept for storing maybe armaments a bit. There was a living quarters that the goblins had totally decimated. Another living quarters, which seems to be a storage area, kitchen area perhaps. What remains of a table is in the room that you were just in. And then there's the staircase up to the second floor. Alright, so you guys go up the stairs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Paelias, you still eating?
Yep. Head of the pack.
And sorry, Twizzard, where are you? Are you right in front of Galdinger?
I'm behind Galdinger.
You're behind Galdinger?
Yeah,
I think you're behind Lily then. Lily's gonna stick with her dad.
I'm at the back.
You're at the back. Alright. Alright, you guys come up to the top. You see sort of oh baby, this is exciting. Trying to get two cameras to line up. You see a closed and locked door over there. Very sturdy door.
Totally break through there.
I cast Kick It Down.
That is
I'm
not
gonna use
stealth.
my mace.
What'd Finric do?
I have mace and tools.
You have
Ooh.
mixed tools.
That could work.
It
Agnes,
might.
Agnes turns to Twizzard and says, "Didn't you search Morgo's body?"
Now's not the time, woman. I'll put that later. Yes, I did. The best thing I found was taken from me.
All right, fair enough.
Nothing on him of note.
Did Finric also search?
After I did.
It was
Dog butt.
say again?
Oh, I saw that too.
Saw a dog butt go by. Sorry.
That's a good rating.
Paelias, if you were a druid, you could wild shape into a dog. That'd be pretty good. Okay. All right, Twizzard, you're not saying anything? What are we gonna do with this door?
Well, I mean, we could still go look in there, right? I mean, we didn't find anything in there.
It's locked.
The only thing of worth found was on Morgo himself.
You have not been through this door.
Oh, I thought we went through there.
No,
Did
let's
you?
go through the door.
We kicked that damn door down.
Did you
Attack
really?
it.
What's that?
No,
Sorry.
I get my unseen servant to open the door.
The door's locked.
I get my unseen servant to get the key.
The unseen servant walks over to your pouch where you stored the 3 keys and takes the ring of keys out of your pouch and goes back over the door and tries one of the keys. It doesn't work.
Wait,
Tries another
are
one of
these
the
the keys
keys.
that he
What's that?
Are these the keys that he swallowed?
Oh! I was so surprised I sneezed. Oh my god, you're right. You didn't put them in a pouch. You swallowed them. You weird little dwarf.
He said, "I'm never gonna need these."
How did you even do that? Did you take them off the ring?
Yeah,
Wow.
take him off the ring, Dave.
So
Never mind. The unseen servant has no idea what to do.
so the door. So there's a door and it's hinged. And are the hinges set into stones? Is that
There you go.
around it? Can I take my hammer and chisel and
The hinges are on the inside. This is a door meant to keep people out. But at its core, it's still a wooden door.
right?
Kick it. Broadsword. Axe.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, get Sir Galahad to open it.
Yes, all right. I will attack the door.
If we can take out a jar of water, we can take out a door.
All right, he proceeds to attack the door with his broadsword over and over. And sure enough, it does give way.
Right.
Ridiculous. I'm not going in first.
All right, I'll go first.
All right, as you enter the room, unlike the other rooms, this is a well-appointed chamber. There is a... I'll still have to use your imagination, but... along one side, there's a nicely crafted wooden desk with a chair behind it. There's some shelving along one edge with some various knickknacks. There is a bed sort of surrounded by a curtain over in the side. And there is a rug on the ground. It's sort of it is a little worse for wear, but it's still together. It was at one time a very, very richly dyed scene of a keep on a cliff as the waters crashed below. It looks a lot like the keep you're in now. And yeah, what would you like to do?
Long rest. Nice bed.
Yes, who gets the bed?
Can we all fit?
I vote Lily. Any opposed? And he sort of holds his broadsword around at each of you.
I mean, it's a pretty big bed.
That's not necessary, Dad. I can sleep on the floor.
Lily gets the floor.
All right. All right. So Sir Brian's going to sit down. Anyone else doing anything in the room?
Is it a really nice rug?
Yeah, it's a nice rug. I mean, it was a nice rug maybe 100 years ago.
It really
maybe
ties
70
in.
years ago.
I roll up the rug and put it in my bag.
I stop him.
So this is a rug. Tim, Twizzard, give me a. You stop it. Okay. This is great. Twizzard, you start to roll this up. So give me a. Gosh. Yeah, sure. Give me a sleight of hand. You're trying to do something quick and stealthily.
At least I'm not a shadow thing anymore.
And Finric, you're trying to stop him?
Yeah, let's roll up the rug instead of sleeping on it. That's a great idea.
So, Twizzard, what'd you get?
Maybe I'll start tomorrow, but I got 13.
All right, Finric, just give me a straight dexterity check. So roll d20 and add your dexterity.
Cool, 23.
All right, so Mr. Twizzard, you get one corner of this rug pulled up, and Finric's like, no! And he slaps your hand and knocks it away from you.
Fine.
All right, so I guess we
Can I inspect
watch.
Can I inspect the painting thing, the picture?
Sorry, so the hold on one second.
I thought the rug was the...
Yes, the rug is the picture. There's nothing really on the walls. There is a small bookcase with some things on it, and then there's the desk and the chair, and then the bed with the curtains drawn around it.
Okay, so what are the books? Let's look at the books.
So you go over and inspect the bookshelf. And
Yeah.
it's sort of, it's up against the wall, and it has, what does it have on it? One moment. It has a curious green felt hat,
Ooh.
and it has
Big hat.
a metal goblet.
Oh.
Curious green felt hat and metal goblet. And the bookshelf itself, it's not, it looks almost like it's attached to the wall, but it's like, you know, it's not huge, but it's maybe
Okay.
about 4 feet by 4 feet.
Is there anything behind it? Can we move it?
You try to move it away from the wall, and it does not move.
Easily.
Could I just generally investigate the room and look around and see if there's any seams in the stonework, anything suspicious, any...
Give me an investigation check.
Cool.
17.
Damn.
That's good.
All right, yeah. So you sort of start this methodical search. Where do you start it?
Why don't I start it on one side of the door and I'll work my way around.
Okay, sure. So you're working your way around. Twizzard, what are you doing?
You said there's a desk, right?
Yes.
I karate chop that thing right in the center.
Classic
You're
Twizzard.
attacking the desk
Yeah.
with your hand. All right, please roll an attack roll.
Oh yeah, 16.
Damn.
All right, roll a, let's see, bludgeoning damage. What is bludgeoning damage usually? Jeez Louise. Zero. What's your strength?
+1.
You do 1 damage to the desk.
Nice. Does anything come of that, or is that the desk slightly weaker now, or the desk is slightly weaker?
The desk is slightly weaker, and a 16 saved you from hurting yourself. So.
Oh, good.
Oh,
That was a
nice.
tough desk. Okay, all right. That was my real test.
You thought it was a fake desk? What?
Tough. If it broke, I'd mock it.
Sure,
He's
sure.
over big
That's fair.
hand.
Now I respect it.
It's very important to respect desks.
And I also open its drawers.
Oh,
Ah, so you move behind the desk.
you could have done that without karate chopping it, by the way.
I
had to
should
know
try
first.
these things. Hold on, I'm gonna draw something. I'm gonna draw some stuff real quick. I apologize. La la la. Drawing some stuff. La la la.
There's a desk, a bookshelf, and a rug. And a bed.
Yep.
That's from
Yeah, this is the sort of curtained off bed area. This is the bookshelf that Paelias is at. You're now behind the desk. And the rug is actually a circle rug.
Oh, it's a circular rug.
Yep. Does that change everything?
I don't know if I would have tried to steal it.
Do you have something against circular rugs?
I'll leave it for the next person.
All right, Finric, you've got around to the bed. Are you looking inside the curtains?
Yes.
It looks like a well-appointed bed. It's definitely not the original sheets from 70 years ago. Someone has put some new linen on this bed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Anything underneath?
Give me an investigation check for underneath the bed.
Haha. 19. 19.
You see a couple of crumpled sheets of paper.
Oh,
Let's pick them up and crumple and see what they say.
All right.
yeah.
These. So the first thing you notice about them is that it looks like they were ripped out of a book. And hold on one second.
Hopefully it's written in common, draconic, goblin, or halfling.
Where the heck did I put that? La la la, la 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 la, la la la.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So yeah, so these look like they've sort of been torn out of a. It's high quality paper, but it's been torn out of a book. They have scrawled on them. I'm hearing an echo. They have scrawled on them what looks to be various calculations and dates and times of parties that have been traveling on the road to the north, basically. It seems like Morgo was tracking who travels on the road when and what they're carrying as people trade back and forth between the northern cities of Wesleyville, the northern area of Oxnard, and the southern area that you're in now, Twinbell.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so he was using some sort of ink on it, but the paper is very good quality and has been torn out of a book.
Gotcha. So we use the data that he's been gathering on the travelers to form the first big data company, and then we sell.
Amazing.
We'll call it.
That's got a DC of 100, so just roll a wisdom. And
I think I've been doing well today, so I feel like I got this.
Chris Foley's camera.
Okay. Paelias is wild shaped again into a dog. Mr. Twizzard, there is a single drawer. It is locked.
I already know it's a sturdy desk. I can't bust it open. Do I have something that can cast it open? I get my unseen servant to open the desk.
Your unseen servant attempts to open the door and fails. Opens the drawer, sorry.
Is there a keyhole?
Yes.
I cast prestidigitation and turn it into the key for that keyhole.
No, that's how that spell works. Hold on one moment. What aspect of prestidigitation do you hope works for this?
It says you create a non-magical trinket that can fit into your hand that lasts until the end of your next turn.
Does it have substance?
It's a non-magical trinket or an illusory image.
A non-magical trinket. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Sounds like a key.
You saw the keys before you swallowed them.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to avoid here.
I'm gonna have you roll to see how well you remembered the keys.
Oh god, if there's a time to roll well, it's now.
What's higher, your intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
You're gonna roll a wisdom check.
Great.
And you're gonna need to beat a 20. You're trying to recreate a key that you saw briefly before swallowing it.
That means I need to roll a 20.
Okay. You have +0 for wisdom?
Yes. I don't remember what that key looked like.
An 8? Even if I gave you intelligence, you still wouldn't have made it. Okay, yeah, that's not happening. You make a vaguely key-shaped trinket in your hand, and you try it in the desk, and it goes in the slot. To your credit, it goes in the slot, but it does not turn.
There, children.
So, Paelias, any of those books over there look like they have pages torn out?
There are no books. There is only the felt hat and the goblet.
So no.
No, then I can look in the felt hat. See what's in the felt hat.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd green felt hat.
Nothing in it.
There's nothing in the hat. No.
Okay.
Felt around in the lining and everything. Nothing.
It's a fine hat.
Yeah, it's a good looking hat. I could wear the hat. Can we wear the hat?
Yeah, put it on.
I'll put the hat on.
So maybe we take a short rest before we start putting more stuff on.
Or at least a long rest. Like a recharge for all my spells.
Before we take a rest, does anyone have any food with high fiber content?
No?
Don't ask, just hand it over.
Sir Bryant looks in his rations and he hands what looks like a energy bar of today's standards, and it's
medieval axe.
It's very pointy and has very large grains making it up. He's like, you could try this.
I chugged the whole thing.
No, it's not. It's like if someone took honey and really like rough cut oats and like kludged it together to roughly a bar form.
Yeah, I just down it.
And Lily, having been forced to eat these before on long trips, just looks at you and.
I'll take what I can get.
All right, so you guys are going to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Lily and Sir Galdinger go and investigate the bed. She lies down in it and basically falls asleep instantly. He looks around and says, "Who takes the first watch?"
Mr. Twizzard.
All right. Wake Paelias and I up when you two get tired.
Is it both of us?
You both raised your hands.
All right.
Two-person watch is a very reasonable thing to do.
It is, yeah. That sounds fun.
So he lies down next to the bed, basically protecting it. So if anyone goes near the bed, he would know.
Okay.
Agnes and Paelias are free to lie down, find what rest you can with your bed rolls.
Yeah, I'll roll up that rug into kind of a taco form, and then I'll just wrap myself in it.
All right, it is a normal stone floor underneath the rug. Finric, you were still looking around the room, I believe. As you begin the watch, you continue the search?
Let's do it.
Mr. Twizzard, where would you like to be while Finric is doing this?
I'm gonna be outside the door.
Okay. What's left of the door, really? It's not providing much, like... There's a pretty big hole made by a broadsword in the door.
I'm not gonna be far outside the
Okay,
room.
that's
Don't
fine.
go far.
Finric, as you continue your search, what really stands out to you is that you can't move that damn bookshelf.
Seems like something to investigate further after arrest.
Agreed. Alright, so you guys pass a night. You switch off the watch. It is uneventful. And in the morning, you've had the benefits of a long rest. You get all your spell slots back and you have full health.
Bacon? Horse meat?
So we're all refreshed?
Yep.
I cast magic missile at the bookshelf.
So basically you wake up and you're like...
First thing I do. I don't even put my glasses on.
You wear glasses?
Mr. Twitter does.
Of course, Twizzard.
Okay. They're guaranteed to hit, so just roll your damage.
Oh, is that a four-sided one?
I believe it's 3d4.
I think that's right. 2, 3, 7.
The bookshelf is looking bloody.
You couldn't even destroy the
Basically, as the magic missiles impact on the shelf, the metal goblet goes flying and sort of rolls near the bed. The hat, which I believe Paelias had been using, is with him rolled up in the rug, let's say.
Yeah.
But the bookshelf itself, as the front sort of disintegrates, you notice that the back is not collapsing like you would expect it to. It's sort of hanging by one of its sides.
You should try and do that.
Pull on it?
What's that?
Let's inspect it.
Actually, when you do this, Twizzard, Sir Bryant and Lily just like look over at the sudden crackle of this arcane energy as it just decimates this bookshelf, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
And I go, "That's life with a wizard."
Lily smirks and giggles. All right, what are you gonna do?
Can we pull on that bookshelf?
Yeah, you can definitely pull on it. Basically, as you go up and sort of tug on what's left of the back of the bookshelf, a big chunk of it falls, revealing an opening in the wall behind it.
Ooh.
Go through the opening.
Yeah. We run and dive through that opening.
Okay, so if you clear away what's left of the bookshelf, you're probably left with about a 3 foot by 3 foot hole, and it's sort of just as the staircase sloped up and around the outer wall. This seems to be a smooth ramp traveling inside the wall of the keep, down.
Okay. I point at Sir Galahad, and then I point at the opening.
Sir
Or
Bryant,
really small.
Sir Bryant
Or-
looks at you and
Bryant.
shakes his head.
I say, hey man, you see that opening?
Yeah, that is a good idea for you to go down there.
Why don't you go check that out?
Twizzard.
I send my unseen servant into the hole.
Your unseen servant is long gone, my friend. You can cast it again.
All right, thanks. I'll go.
Finric goes into the hole.
All right, so Finric, this is basically. How tall are you, Finric? You're a halfling, actually.
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
I do not have dark vision. Twizzard does, but he decided not to go.
It's pretty dark in there.
I
Well,
could go-
like, it's kind of dark there. Twizzard.
all
I
right,
had questions too.
all right. I'm going into this hole. Look out! No one else is gonna do it. I'm gonna go.
Go.
How tall are you, Twizzard?
4'7".
All right, so you do need to stoop because this is like a 3 foot by 3 foot type of. I mean, you could
just
dare I
walk.
say it, slide.
I got a slither. But I'm 230 pounds. So watch it.
All right, as you work your dwarfish body into the hole, are you going head first, feet first? What are you doing?
Head first. Sword
Yeah.
first. No, staff first. I don't have a sword.
So are you using any form of magical light, or you're just trusting to your dark vision?
Well, I have light to cast in an emergency, but I'm just trusting my dark vision right now.
All right. As you slither down this sort of ramp, you go maybe around what you're sort of inside the wall, and the ground, the stone, this sort of stone secret passage crumbles and gives way before you. And as you fall forward, you hear a moaning noise, as if something unnatural was waiting to greet you as you fall through the darkness. And I think that's where I'll end for tonight.
Oh, that's no good.
All right.
It's like, ugh.
Thank
The
you
slither.
for playing tonight, gentlemen. Hopefully Agnes can join us in the future. We'll have to work that out. Actually, next week is Thanksgiving here in the United States.
Mhm.
And I believe we are able to do somewhat of an in-person playing. Perhaps not. Paelias, do you work on Friday of next week?
Yeah, I do.
Interesting. All right. Well, some number
I mean-
of us.
I might be able to get out a little early, but it would probably be similar timing.
Okay. All right. We will figure it out, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see where this secret passage leads. I'm excited.
I'm concerned.
Hey, you're in trouble.